All right, we got another bandit camp. Let's go see where it's at, folks. Let's see. Oh, it's way down here. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Manor Lords. This is Panickn, and we're going to get right back into where we last left off. But there is upcoming patches. I just read on Steam that there's an upcoming patch soon. Also, of course, the new coat of arms that are out there. I did read some things in Reddit where a couple people getting to that 1,000 mark, 1,000 population, and they're having glitches or they're getting frozen out. It might be just because there's a cap on the number of people or whatever you might have, but that is an issue that we are a pretty good distance off from getting, but it's something that we need to be mindful of as we go forward. But as you see, there's our 3 provinces and the Baron's 3 provinces. We are pushing. Like I said, this is going to be the video. We're at 371. We are going to be pushing to get some more influence in soon to grab another territory. But right now, everything's going good. Our fields are growing, both of them, barley and wheat. We have our workers in there, of course, keeping those fields going. We are low on fuel. We're out of the red, but we still have fuel issues. We've got people out there going for that as quickly as we possibly can. Still have someone over here doing planks, although they don't need to be. Let's pull them out. We've got over 71 planks. We're good on planks. Roof tiles. It looks like we've sold 2 roof tiles so far in our trade. So hopefully we can keep doing that and getting a little bit more money. Food is looking good. Bread is at 69, berries 39, vegetables at 26. We should start getting some apples and other things as well soon. Plenty of firewood, 119, but it only lasts for about 4 months because we have all these shops and everything that need wood, like the oven, the mill house, the tannery, things of that nature they might need. So let's see, in our storage, we are looking at a lot of iron slab. We've got, does that say 73 or does that say 23? Hopefully that says 23 and not damn 70. That's a whole lot of damn bows. And I believe we have all those people right now paused at the moment: cobbler, Fletcher, joiner, and blacksmith shop. This is where we got our brewery. Last time we were, well, a couple videos ago, we put in our goat farms and our chicken. Right up here we have a tailor shop that we are going to be doing some general clothing on. Right now it's Gambins. We will have to do a dye shop eventually. As far as the marketplace goes, we're about 100% everywhere across the board. And we still, from the last one, we still have our little bandit camp down here. Just trying to see if any more pop up, give a little bit of time for the soldiers to start filling up those numbers again. We'll go down there and attack the army that they have down there, the bandit army. So no one in stone or iron right now. We're not really doing anything with either one of them. We've got to get, sorry, I was just looking at something. We've got to get our churches and everything else upgrade to a small stone church. So let's go ahead and get that going. So we're upgrading our small church. That's going to boost us up a little bit more to get into these higher levels. Start raising some of our smaller homes to level 2s. Most of those have already been done. Leave all of these are good. Maybe a few up here. That's still a 1. That's still a 1. 1. Let's bump him up to 2. 2. 2. And don't have the timber yet for this one, but we will. We'll get that timber and we'll get that one going as well. Shouldn't be too long before we get that timber back up though. We do have a lot down at the lumber camp down here, logging camp. So that's pretty much where we're sitting at right now, folks. Not much really else going on. Let's check out our army. We have 14 militia, 25 spearmen. And then, of course, our 5 retinue, which is basically knights. Of course, we have our little sheep pasture. You guys seen it up close of it in the last video, along with the wheat and barley field. There's our 4 little sheep. was hoping that they would start reproducing, but I believe it has to do something with the unlocking the next level, which should be sheep breeding right there. It says we got it though. Okay, slowly multiply. So they haven't been around long enough to get, to really get going as far as reproducing and everything. So we'll have to wait on that. Well, let's get it. We're gonna get all of our houses up to level 2 in this area. I think these were the last ones. They still have these 2 up here, which would be an issue because we've been having. You'll notice when we do our fuel, you'll see these 2 up here that are the 2 that always get left out towards the end. Same with the food variety. They got the clothing, but they do not have shoes. Okay. Maybe we need to open up that cobbler back up. Let's open the cobbler back up. Let him get some more shoes done up. We've got plenty of leather, so shouldn't be much needed to get those shoes going. And like I said, we are upgrading our church. We got stone, wood, planks, and roof tiles that'll need to be delivered. There's our little well. Somebody's there getting some water. And see what it look like. Yeah. You can see him filling up their water bucket and going right back to the house. A lot of people moving through. Got logs moving around, carts moving around, carrying things, people carrying things. As you can see, she's got some stuff on her back. They brought some more wood over here to the church that was needed to do the upgrade on it. Berries are seasonal, but we are getting through them pretty quickly. We got 25 out of 64 left there. Our manor is starting to build we have our guys going around and building a fence, a couple of towers and a gate around our manor just to kind of keep it a little bit better protected should we get invaded or anything of that nature, but I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. The Baron could attack us at any point in time, but like I said, don't believe it's going to be something that we are going to have to deal with right away. It's going to be a little bit before any of that goes down. I'm just looking back over the land, make sure there's no other extra bandit camp put out anywhere. And we do need to kind of start looking at our next plot. Do we want clay with the wild animals, or do we want the berries and the iron? So we need to start looking at that eventually, as well as about adding up another village into our provinces here. The influence is going up a good bit. Let's check it out. Oh, we can't do nothing right now because they're in the process of doing an upgrade. Now, you see all these trees right here are starting to come back, so I'm going to give them time to grow, and I'm going to move these 2 guys to work down here in this area right here to regrow these trees. And we will probably be moving these gentlemen to be working in a different area. Maybe we could put them right there. We'll have them work in that area right there. They'll bring the logs over. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea to move these 2 things, because I think eventually we're just going to leave our lumber here. We've got 2 roadways, so they don't have to go along the long way to make it back. So we put in these 2 roadways right here, or pathways, cartways, whatever you want to call it. We did put these in last time to kind of be able to move that around a little bit quicker. Church is still under construction. The upgrades only got 3 of the stone. They haven't got anything else moved over here yet. Got plenty of food, as you can see. The berries are really getting up there now with the flour. We got the stone here. We got the roof tiles here. Let's check out our clothing. We got shoes? Not yet. So hopefully that cobbler will get those shoes going for us very soon as well. We do have 18 there, but I'm going to see about going ahead and relocating our lumber mill. We were going to wait on this. Steep is too big, okay? It's too much of a steep. We'll put the lumber camp there, a logging camp there. The woodcutter we will probably move as well, just because it's better to kind of keep these 2 kind of close together. We'll sneak that one in right there, and then of course our saw pit will move. It's not going to be a big deal on it, but we'll put it over in here somewhere too, just kind of out of the way. So they'll start logging in this area here once these are done. We've got a lot of other building going on right now, so there's going to be some time before any of this stuff gets completely finished. Right now, it's just all about getting the supplies to the right area, moving some things around. We did go ahead and get a couple of these houses going up to level 2. We have a couple of houses over here being built, and then we're moving this stuff here as well. That's 20 logs sitting there. They got that up. 2 more logs there. Let's see. All right, so now we got some shoes up here. And let's look, because we need to make sure that these folks down here got shoes too. Yep. I'm not sure what this other thing is. Oh, I got yarn. Okay, they're supplying yarn to these places. Thought the yarn was going to come up here to the weaver shop, though. But that's where it gets... Excuse me. Let me correct myself. This is where the wool gets turned into yarn. Now you can see our stone has went down. We probably do need to throw someone back over here just to get that stone in. The smithy is fine. The bloomery is fine. The iron ore is fine, because we still got, what, 45 iron ore sitting over here. So we'll be okay on that for a little while. Granary is still doing okay. We're getting a little bit more berries. We do have the herbs to fix everyone. Bread. And we are in July, so these places, 29% growth there, and it's 26% growth here. So just got to wait on all of that stuff to come in, and then we'll be able to start supplying our tavern, our malt house. So that provides something else for the people here in the village. We do have the tavern up towards the northern side up here around our orchards and everything, as you can see. So we were gonna fill this in before we worried about building down in this area, but I think what I'm gonna do is gonna go ahead and start building down this area. Keep them kind of close to the marketplace so they don't have to go so far out to find things or get the supplies they need to continue on with their daily lives. It looks like our berries have been all gathered just about, but the one. Still have person out at the sheep farm. They've gotten 2. Oh, wait a minute, folks. We now have 5 sheep, so they are slowly reproducing, very slowly reproducing. Now, if the game or the developers in the game would go around and put that in as ability to have this as another source of meat, maybe a pig farm, a goat farm for cheese, things of that nature, it would help bring in some more leather, more hides, more food for the people in the villages and the towns. So that would be a good thing if the developers did that. Another one would be cavalry archers, but not cavalry archers, but cavalry units, and having to do horses like we're doing the sheep, and you have to train the horses. That would be another good thing that the developers should maybe look into, see if there's ability to do that. That would be another good step for us. For the game in general, it would be a great just to have cavalry troops. You imagine getting to one side of the map here quickly before anyone else could if you had cavalry units. Got our placements here. We've gotten some supplies over here, it looks like, or no supplies just yet. Hopefully they get over here, because I gotta get that firewood back up before these jokers burn through all of it. So level 3 church, right? Or is that going to be a small stone church? I think that's level 2. And the barley that'll be coming in soon, along with the full yield of wheat. But like I said, this is only July. We're not going to harvest until at least end of October if I can keep doing it myself, if I can be in control and the people don't just start doing it on their own. As you see, the church is being constructed. All right, our manor is finished. As you can see, the manor, there it is. There's not much to it. Really wasn't trying to put that much into it to begin with. I didn't want them to be exhausting the village of supplies and everything. I'm going to move this thrife. Let's move the thrife up to 10% or 15%. So that'll help push the influence a little bit quicker. And as you see, the berries are all gone for the season. So we can actually pull one person out of there, just leave one in case they're needed. Don't think they will be. We will eventually have to have someone in the malt place and in the tavern as well. So right now all they're doing is trying to get everything built up. And then you see this little work area is empty. That means because the berries are all gathered up. Like everyone is getting increased. Still gotta get those two right there going. I think everything else is a level 2. I believe we got all these fixed up last time. Yeah, these are all level 2. All of these will be level 2 except for those on the top. We could bring these up here once the time is right for them. Still nothing else popping up just yet. I haven't heard or seen anything from the Baron in a minute. Oh, look at that church, folks. Here's our new church. There it is. The roof tiles, the lumber, the stone. I don't know if you can actually go. Can you go in these places yet? No, don't look like it's going to allow me to go in. But there it is. There's the new church. Somebody just went in there. So it's all looking good so far. We are starting to get some of our stone back. Small stone church is complete. Oh, check it out. It's got a little fenced in area around it. That's nice. That's nice. I like that. We need to hurry up and get these things over here done. Get them built up. Some more of our home plots getting upgraded a little bit there. I want to keep the 9 available that's unsigned to get these buildings up done a little bit quicker. Like I said, I just had a few of them through here. Everything else looks like, well, there's a few here still that needs to be done as well before they run over here and get this taken care of. This is going to be a main thing right here, is getting this. Let's see. There is our forger's hut. Let's take us a little detour on this road here. Throw us another little road in there so they can get that wood and stuff moved around a little bit quicker. Just goes around the outside of the berry area here on the forging hut. Not going to really affect anything. We're not going to be probably doing too much in this area that I'm aware of. Nothing else. We might put a farm. Looks like we got a lot of people heading this direction now, so they might be going over here to start building these things up. Just about all the supplies that are needed almost. Need a couple more logs. Approval rating is dropping, or it did drop. Okay, one of them lost their approval rating, or it dropped down. And that's probably because of things like fuel, things like food variety. As you can see, there's not much food going up this way. Clothing is 98%. New family moved in. Food variety, we've got meats, got breads, got eggs, got vegetables. Planks are still up there a good bit. Stone, we're starting to produce more stone. Bread just went up another, then it dropped. I don't know what that's about. Firewood's at 105. Our cobbler is still going, but I wonder on the joiner if we should do wooden parts. What is that beneficial to? I'm not sure what. If anybody out there can tell me what wooden parts is going to be used for or beneficial for, we'll start pumping some of those out. But I haven't seen a need for it yet, so I'm not sure on it. All right, we're getting some shoes in or some boots in from our leather. Got some things coming in as well. Stone, leather's dropped a little bit, but we can get that back up. Only reason this dropped is because I had these guys doing more boots and stuff for our clothing or for our people. We'll go in now and cancel or pause that because we do have so many boots already. We've got 9. It's going to be a minute before more is needed. And there they go. Right here's our little wood, our logging camp and everything that we have in this area. Maybe should have set this up sooner in the game where I wouldn't have to keep moving around, because I think we've moved it 3 times now. Started out over here, came over here to get this patch of trees. Now we're over in this area. But with that being said, we can go ahead and throw a couple people in here. Let them know that I want them to work in this area. I want them pushing too far to the inner workings. I want them getting into those berries and wiping those berries out. So we'll just leave it right there where it's at. Woodcutter, we'll go ahead and put some folks back in here. Planks, and where are we standing with planks? 61 planks, I think we're good. Don't think we need any more planks at the moment. So we've got people back in the woodcutter. We've got people back in the logging camp. Orchard looks like it's starting to get a little bit more greenery to it. You see the vegetable garden here. That's a lot of vegetables. See, these look like heads of cabbage or lettuce. These look like carrots. That's just base knowledge. That's not nothing permanent or 100%. That's just on these that what it looks like carrots. This has got to be either cabbage or lettuce. But knowing the affinity for how much cabbage was used back in medieval times, I'm pretty sure those might be cabbage. Well, we got a small stone church here. Just wanted to do that for the hell of it. Hopefully this ain't like Age of Empires where you ring the town bell center and all the villagers come running to the damn town hall or the town center or whatever. Hopefully they don't start doing that anytime. Let's go ahead and, let's not be a dummy, go ahead and connect these roads up too. I actually probably could have put both of these right there in that, but I don't. Oh, if we could or not. No. Saying it's pretty steep. Something just happened. All right, we got another bandit camp. Let's go see where it's at, folks. Let's see. Oh, it's way down here. All right, so before he can get his troops called up, let's go ahead and get ours called up. Looks like we might need to get some more resources as far as our militia goes, because they have militia footmen, because they look like they've dropped a little bit in number. Now, he did call his units up, so let's get over here pretty much as quickly as we can. He's not probably going to run, but we are going to try to run as far as we can with our guys. He's not moving. I don't think he's moving as fast as we are, but I don't want to turn the run off just yet. I know it's dropping their efficiency, but the sooner we get over there, the better off we'll be. So that, because like I said, look at that, folks. Raising it up to 15%, we've got over 300 influence that quickly, just raising up the Thief up to 15%. We haven't done anything else to get that influence raised other than raising the Thief percentage. That's how much it's raised. So we could literally take out this army and this camp and be able to grab the 4th province. That's going to be a game changer right there. That's going to be a huge game changer. Let's speed this up, get him on down here a little bit quicker. I want to get there before he does. And as you can see, it's not clubmen anymore. He's got light mercenary infantry and light mercenary spearmen. They are mercenaries, but he's got a few of them going. We need to be on this border before he reaches that border, or before he reaches this iron and clay deposits over here. We need to be in this area and almost ready to fight. I'm gonna have them stand right there, because I know we probably have to get right up in this brush line, this forest line right here, before they will come out after us. So I want to try to get them a little bit before there, and I'll drop the run on them, which I think we can go ahead and probably drop the run. I think they're gonna make it. Oh, the militia's way back here. Yeah, their effectiveness is 22%. Theirs is 19%. So yeah, they just need to walk so they can get that built back up. But that's crazy that's went up that high just by 5% change in the Thief. Because I haven't done anything that I'm aware of in the village. Maybe raising up the church. That might have did it. I will say that. I will go back and correct myself. That probably did a lot with our influence right there. It's just getting that church in the upgraded to a level 2 or 3. I believe it's a level 3. Could be mistaken on that. I'll have to wait a minute. I can look at it and see, can't I? It's not telling me anything. Go ahead and throw somebody in there. Have a little preacher now. There's our armies. His hasn't even made it to that clay pot yet. We are technically closer, so we should be okay. We'll get them right in there. Hopefully they'll get stopped, get rested up before that army comes out, or that bandit army comes out, so we can deal with them. How we looking like over here? We've got 12 wild animals out of 20. The berries haven't even started growing back. Our people are running through these berries quickly. So with that, then it probably, we need to be right here in our next village. Before we put the next village down, I think we need to come up here. Not only for the iron ore, but also because of the berries. Because down here is just clay, and that's not a big thing for food. We have iron ore here and wild animals, so that could be a big one that we end up snatching as well. All right, so my guys are getting pretty close. My units are. Their effectiveness hasn't changed yet, just because they're still in the process of moving. We're going to speed them up. Once the 14 stop, I'll have him just rest, which is what he's doing right now. So that should start building up his effectiveness soon. Getting it back up, I should say. And our 25, we're going to go ahead and start moving. See, there they are. Here comes the 16. Now we know that once we take out that 16, he'll take these troops and turn around and send them out. I'm hoping with him buying these mercenaries that it's costing him more than, because he's not getting any reward out of it if we're getting the camps before he does. So hopefully that stays true and they move back out. They don't go down here and try to grab the camp itself. We're gonna have you guys stand your ground. 25, stand your ground, because he is pretty much locked on us. New family moving in. Effectiveness is down, but it is slowly building up. And we'll let the weaker group go in on them with the spears that'll kind of hold them off, and then push with our foot. And there it is, broke already. So what we'll do is we'll take the 14. Oh, not you, 25. We'll move you over here. 14. We'll go down to 14. I'm going to close this camp down because I don't want him having the ability to get anything off of it. And as far as our 25 goes, we'll start sending them back home. As you can see, they've turned and they're going the other direction away from us. It looks like they're going straight for the border here, which is fine. That gives us a better chance of getting this stuff right here taken care of and grabbing. Look at that, 985, folks. We are about to grab our 4th province. Oh, we got a province. They got a province being claimed. Which one is it? Oh, that's not good. Okay, so he's claiming this province down here, which is fine, because this is the province that I wanted. It has the iron ore and it has the meats. So he's already in the process of claiming this one, and we'll end up getting that other one. So that's perfect. But you can see he's already in the process of claiming this territory. Only thing it really has is more berries. Everything else is about average, about the same as everything else. All right, let's see what we got. Of course, when searching through the enemy belongings, we find stashes of goods that could be sent to your people who surely need them, though it is your right to keep it. We can send it to the nearest town, which would be back to our main town, or we can put this in my treasury. And I'm going to send it, let's put it in my treasury. All right, so let's get the 14 back home. 25 is already in the process of heading that way too. I'm almost tempted, just because we are so close, to run over here and to see if there's any, I think that's what where's that 25 at? Let's send our spearmen over here. We'll have the 14 head home. So technically right now, the only thing we can do when it comes to these territories is fight it out. Eventually, like it says, coming soon, we'll be able to use the king's favor to take a territory, or we can use negotiation, which is another thing that's coming soon. And remember, folks, this game is still in beta. There's still a lot of testing and working they're doing on it. So I think this game has a lot of potential. I'd like to see a bigger map in the future. They're already harvesting. Damn it. I didn't want them harvesting yet. Well, crud. All right, so they're already harvesting, so that means we need to go ahead over here, malt house, and unlock it. Put somebody there. They already got the brewery over here. Tavern. We'll unlock it once we start getting some kind of beer, whiskey, liquor, whatever the case may be. Let's speed them up, get our folks back over here as soon as we can. Treasure changed to 128. And we are low on fuel, kind of low on food. We do now have 6 sheep. We started off with 4, so we've already got 2 lambs, a new church, and about to claim our 4th province. We have 1 log over here. Woodcutter's got 5. Nobody in the saw pit just yet because we just really don't need anybody in there at the moment. These might be because there's goods that we dropped on the ground or something, maybe. I'm assuming this is because of us sending out our troops. They did drop a few things, but 985. We're almost there to claim our 4th province. I don't know how the food's looking. Oh, we're out of bread. Tools, iron ore, spears, hides, shields, stone, roof tiles, planks, which we do have someone in the stone, which the stone looks like it's now empty. So let's pull this guy out of the stone, which we already did, and we're going to demolish that building. We no longer need stone because there's no stone here for anyone to work on. We already have someone in the clay furnace. So let's put somebody out there in the pit so they can start bringing in some more roof tiles. Throw another person over here. I didn't want them harvesting these damn fields already. Kind of pisses me off. We're only in September and you guys are already harvesting. I mean, I guess it makes sense, but shit. All right, so let's make sure this is on fallow so they don't start planting anymore. Second year will be wheat. These guys here, 98% harvested. So once they get it all harvested out, there's some more right there they're grabbing, it looks like. Yeah, they cleared it out. All right, so let's move this to fallow and the second year to wheat. So they'll take this grain as before. As you can see, there it is, 117 wheat. They'll start threshing it down. I'm going to put in a couple of other workers up there. Didn't know they were harvesting already. I'd have had more up there to begin with. Now have someone in the clay pit working. We should have start getting some more meat and everything as well. Everything down here is built up. We just got to get some more people out here logging and everything. And getting those trees back to the logging camp. All right, so the 14 is almost made it into our, well, they pretty much have. So I can disband the unit and they are gone. We're gonna walk our 25 over here to see if anything pops out of this bandit camp. If something does, we will definitely have that other 7 more influences, all we need to get our next territory. So between the church, I think, clearing out that bandit camp, it has made a big difference. I'm not seeing anything pop out. Exposed stock, so that must be shit in the field. Let's get our troops back over here. And let's get some people over here. I'm going to take one of you just for now so that we can get that wheat and everything handled so it doesn't get ruined. So nothing come out of the bandit camp. We'll give it a little bit longer, see if anything happens. We can we not just know? Yes, we should be able to. We own this territory. We are in our home region, bruh. But anyway, we'll let them run back to the home. As you can see, the Baron now has his 4th territory, 4th province, and we will be getting ours here very shortly as well. Gotta get that fuel and food up. With the food, was going to be really a big changer right now with this wheat. No, you're not planting anything. See, this is one thing I don't like about this. If I tell you fallow, leave it on fallow. Did it? Yes, this changed too. Fallow, stop doing this. I don't know if it's because of that crop rotation, Mark. I tell you what, we'll just do this. But you should not be out there planting more wheat in the middle of the month of October. All right, so we do have grain being worked on right now. We will eventually have to have someone back in the communal oven and the windmill. He is starting to get malt, which will be changed into beer. We did give away some bread for the Thief. Smithy, Bloomery are not doing anything at the moment. Do we have anybody in the mining pit? We do not. How much? 24? Okay. We need to get that wiped out as well soon. All right, so we got 15 firewood here. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea to go ahead and throw in another stables, like say right here next to this place. To the hitching post that we want. Yeah. Putting in another hitching post. That way we get some more animals to start moving some more of these logs and everything around here. Everything's cleaned up there. We are starting to work on some more roof tiles. We are getting some meat in. Our forestry guys are over here. They're starting to plant. I probably could move them as well. Probably would not be a bad idea. Let's go ahead and put the forestry guys. Can we put them down here somewhere? Along this area? Too steep to build, huh? Put the forestry building there. We do have our hitching post built up. Let's go ahead and get us one oxen, and then we'll upgrade it as well while we're setting here. 993. We just need 7 more influence. Firewood is there. Just got to get folks down here to get it. That's one of the reasons I'm putting in a new hitching post. So we have stables there that we can grab all this wood and planks and timber and firewood and everything and get it moved around. Fuel's okay for the moment. Variety is there. Look at a couple of people. We've got, what is that? Eggs, bread, meat, berries, vegetables, and apples. So you can see it's at least 6 right there on some of these homes. Some of them only have the 1, but hopefully with this bread being harvested up here, or the grain being harvested, we'll be able to get some more of this done. We've got enough people right here. They should have this stuff threshed out in no time. We'll put the threshing at high so the people that are there, they can go ahead and knock that out real quick, like get that stuff moved into its new location. And of course, I always forget, let's disband our units, get them back where they need to be going. So what are we looking like now? Oh my lord, look at this. 7 now. 122 grain, 18 leather, 28 malt. Okay. Winter is approaching. We got ale, we got shoes, we got herbs. They're already producing ale. Okay. It means we need to go ahead and get this bad boy opened up for business. So they're turning the barley into malt, and then the brewery and the tannery, the tavern will turn it into beer for them. See, it's already got 14, as you can see right there, 13 beer, ale. Forester's hut is completed as well. We'll put one more guy in this, and of course make sure that he is back in this first area we were at to get this stuff right here regrown. We'll just make it as big as we can. Have him start getting that regrown. Fuel is an issue. We know that. It's got 1 month. Work area is empty. We'll go ahead and pull this person out of the forager's hut because there's nothing else to do, and we are about out of season anyway for those berries. 996. We just need 4, and we are running out of food. Out of fuel. Food stall. Why would it be damaged if you're under a stall? Come on now. Shit together, get it together, get it together. Let's check out our farmhouse. I don't know why we have barley that's got to be moved down, 87 grain. Let's start pulling some people out those locations because we need to get them down here. Get somebody in the oven. Now that oven's going to start eating up some more of that fuel too, just because it requires fire to do so, to bake bread. Our stable is finished. Be able to get another cattle down here in 5 days. We got 27 firewood, which needs to be moved as soon as possible. No level 3 families just yet. Can we move anyone up to level 3? Yes, we can. And these are going to require roof tiles. So it's probably a good thing that we got somebody back over here to produce those roof tiles, because to get to level 3, we're going to need them. As you can see, some of the trees are starting to get those fall colors. A couple of housing areas that are not too thrilled with us, but they'll be okay in the long run. Right now, our main concern, of course, is firewood. Since we have enough people, I'm going to put somebody else down there. I'm going to get another horse and put a person in there as well, or get another ox to get in there. So what we got looking like on thresh? It's got 82 grain. We'll drop it down to 2 people only there. That way we can put them in other places where they're needed more. like say here, to get more lumber moving, to get more firewood, so that we have the fuel. How are we looking? Like 36 in lumber. We'll go ahead and upgrade these next set of homes. These are all level 1s going to level 2. Level 1 there. So we still got like at least 4 level 1 homes, and I'm this corner here and this corner here. Those 2 houses. These 2 in this corner, these 2 in this corner. Everything else should be going to level, or should be, it, if not already level 2, going to level 2. Some can go to level 3. We're gonna hold back on that for the moment so I can get the firewood over here. That's more important right now. We don't need to run out of that. We could trade at the trade station. Could request out more food and everything coming through, and lumber. But I think we'll be all right. We got enough people over here now. Stall has somebody in it. I'm gonna pull one of those guys off. Both of these have been done. Sheep farm's good. 8 in the pasture right now. Smithy is good. So what are we looking like? We have 22 tools, so we don't need anybody in the smithy for a little bit. Got shoes, yarn, wool, not yarn, but wool, malt left over. They have 2 beers here. We have 3, or ale. Sorry, I keep saying beer. It is ale, not beer. Treasury changed to 37. We must have got paid for some roofing tiles, I would believe. Got to get that firewood moved though. This is our people coming over here and grabbing lumber because they have them marked for this entire area. Once this little area is kind of cut down a little bit, we'll move into this big branch right here. 97. I know it's ticking real slow now. Looks like somebody took off with the fuel that we had down here. But I think we're going to call the video here. We've got our fields harvested. We have a new small church now. Our stones cleared out. The Baron has his 4th province, but as you can see, we are only 3 influence away from grabbing our 4th province too, which you will see in the next video. So we'll catch you guys next time.